Back inside Allstate Arena in Rosemont, Illinois, just outside of downtown Chicago. No score between the Wolves and the Ice Hogs. Face off to the right of Dustin Tokarski. Lipin leading in against Brind'Amour. Lipin gets a warning. Two lefties for the face-off. Puck is dropped far dot, and it trickles to Morrow. He'll move the feet out to center. Off the stick of Turcotte, settled by the glove. Fitzgerald, indirect off the boards. Whacked at by Ludwinski, held in by Lipin. Top of the right circle, looking for an option. It's Gagne spinning and shooting. That was blocked in front, and Morrow follows up the puck, knocks it to the far boards. Set ahead to the right of Weeks. No connection made, and another icing against Chicago. Just 3:54 into the game. Louis Crevier paired out there with Kevin Korchinski. They cowboy over the boards. Crevier scored his first goal with the Ice Hogs on the season last night. It was also his first game with the Ice Hogs since November 15th. He'd been up with the Blackhawks for just over 20 games for most of the season and played really well. Shot off the pad of Tokarski and a rebound spiked high by Anderson. Good set play right off the faceoff. Here's Cini, couldn't corral the pass, far wing boards. Into the corner, Doc doing some good work down in the trapezoid below the Chicago net. Doc sets the edges, feeds right point. Crevier looking for a shooting lane. Off the stick of Doc down the wing. Now Korchinski pinching down, watching Gundler. Doc will knock it into the area for Brett Cini. Curls to the middle. Cini shoots. Went off a stick. Falls for Crevier at the goal line. Indirect backdoor Anderson. Left point Korchinski. Cini couldn't settle the puck at his skates, and it's knocked back out to center. But a good offensive zone time shift for Rockford. Just one shot on goal so far in the game. And it belongs to the Ice Hogs. At center, Cates will backhand deep. Tokarski out of the cage. The 35-year-old goaltender who's seen himself play in 11 NHL seasons. Puck in the Chicago zone. Give it away to Gutman in the slot. Looks across the ice. Mayhew spins and shoots it. Tokarski makes a save. That one hit him right at the Wolves logo at center. The top line of Mayhew, Cates, and Gutman. Here's Austin Wagner going right to left. Working against Wyatt Kaiser. Takes the puck in behind the Rockford net. Steamed up the near wing boards. It falls for Jerry Mayhew. Former AHL MVP back at this time with the Iowa Wild. Goes in on the forecheck. Takes his man hard into the corner boards. That was Joakim Ryan, who took a check to make a play. Savoie knocks it away at the red line. He'll burst into the O-zone. Fights off the check of Fensori and spins at the circle. Samuel Savoie still possessing. Far wing side, Fitzgerald shot off the pad at Tokarski. You hear it ricochet into the boards. Paddock trying to find it. It's knocked back out into the Chicago bench from a Wolves stick, so this face-off will stay in the Chicago zone. 15-13 to go in the opening period. No score between the Ice Hogs and the Wolves. It's a pretty good little hors d'oeuvre here for Illinois, Chicago hockey fans. 3 o'clock start tonight here with the Wolves and the Ice Hogs. And just down the road at the United Center, coming up at 6 o'clock, the Blackhawks host the Maple Leafs. Both teams playing last night, both teams having to travel in. Blackhawks fell to the Blue Jackets, and the Maple Leafs beat the Hurricanes, the affiliate of these Wolves. The Wolves win their D-zone face-off, lift the puck down to the left of Mitchell Weeks, who's won 3 straight games. It's picked up by Kevin Fitzgerald, the former Wolves defenseman, or an A for them for 4 years. Savoie having a little trouble at the Hogs' blue line. He finds Fitzgerald in stride, gains the line, stick stop from Tokarski, and it rebounds to the far boards. Paddock will sling it around near wing wall. Savoie with options, looks across the ice off the skates of Fitzgerald. Puck settled by Paddock. He'll spin it over into the wall. Sanford on the forecheck, working with Paddock. Morrow had the puck knocked away from him. Sanford taken down in behind the net, and the puck shot all the way back down towards the Rockford zone. Louis Crevier will settle the puck. 5.5 minutes gone in the opening period, no score. Korchinski to the left of his own cage, tape to tape with a 2-line pass for Ludwinski. In and off his twig, it's picked up by Ryan for the Wolves. Back into the Rockford zone, Korchinski at his own circles. For Gagne, he gets held up a little bit in front of the Rockford bench and lost possession. This is Ryan. Spent the last 3 years in the Swedish leagues over in Europe. Gagne will fly out Lipin down the left wing, gains the red line, and shoots him. Tokarski stops the puck with his stick out of the trapezoid. He'll ladle it up the boards, and Suzuki with the extra effort got it to center. In front of the penalty boxes, Suzuki corrals the puck in as Rockford completes a change. Wolves trying to go right to left with a breakout. Off the stick of Nick Swaney at center. He'll knock it deep. Kuzmin fakes going left, chips the puck to the right, and gets Wyatt Kaiser. Now Bretzini in front of the pack, into the offensive zone near corner. Backhands far boards. Doc will wait on it. His first game in 4, dealing with a little bit of an injury of the lower body variety. Nick Swaney to it at the Wolves line. Tape to tape for Slavin. He'll ladle it in. Slavin has goals in 3 straight. He's been hot for Chicago. Kuzmin behind his own net. Up ahead for Bretzini, left wing. Cross ice Kaiser gains red, and Anderson dumps in. Legault feeling pressure from Cini. Took a bump. Now Wagner in stride. Just had the puck go through his skates. He'll pick it up at the goal line. Looking for Fensori, the offensive-minded defenseman below the net. Fensori to the right point, but Seeley had vacated the spot, and the puck trickles all the way back down towards Tokarski. 12:35 to go, opening period. Pretty continuous action here at Allstate Arena. No score between the Hogs and the Wolves. Unger Sorum at the center logo gave the puck away to Levshunov. He'll circle back into his own zone, paired out there with Kevin Fitzgerald, as he has been for almost the entire season. They built some great chemistry together, and Fitzgerald's been a great mentor for Artyom on and off the ice as well. Levshunov at his own circles, off the wall. Mayhew with an extra touch will feather it in. Ryan slows the puck behind the Chicago net. 8 minutes gone, opening period. Tape to tape to the right. It's Morrow. He connects on a pass. Brindamore, one-timer, goes high and wide from Turcotte. That ricochets off the back glass and up and out of play. No score between the Ice Hogs and the Wolves. 11:52 to go in the opening period. We're back in a moment in Rosemont on the other side of the Ice Hogs Broadcast Network that's powered by BMO.